My name's Allie NICHOLSON. I'm from Gallatin, Tennessee. Favorite food would probably be sushi or pasta. Big pasta person. I think the best thing about skiing is the opportunities that it's given me. You know, I've gotten to travel the world and I've learned a lot about myself from it. I like the competitiveness, the kind of like adrenaline rush from it. The opportunities and the people, I would say, is the best part about water skiing. I would say probably failure. It's hard to kind of overcome it and like accept that not every day is going to be your day, and getting through those kind of hard moments and putting a smile back on your face and going out for another day. I mean, I give myself, after a bad round, I give myself, a few minutes that I'll kind of stay to myself, and I'll have that moment of being sad or angry or whatever it is. Once that time is up, it's kind of like, all right, smiles back on the face, we're moving on. Next round, that's out of the picture. I think it's okay to kind of dwell on it for a second, but not to dwell on it for too long, not to let it ruin your day, and not to let it affect everybody else at the lake. I am left foot forward. Could I tell you why? I have no idea. My brother and I are both left foot forward. My parents are both right foot forward. I don't know how that decision was made. We used to actually stand in the back of the boat, and when we teach people, like, push them and see which foot they would step forward with. I did gymnastics too. I was always left foot forward with that. I am double boots. Again, my parents started me with double boots as a kid. My brother was always double boots. They're both double boot, so it was just kind of, I don't know, the way that we all did it. I don't know how that decision was made, but that's how I learned. I tried a kicker once, didn't really go that great. I definitely use my back foot a fair bit, so when I was trying to push, like my foot not being in the exact same spot every time was, I think, the struggle. So as the line got shorter, passes got harder, I like couldn't turn when I needed to. So I think I was like standing in a different place every time with the kicker. I've been open to trying it again, maybe when I have a little bit more time to try, but the rear boot works for me, so I haven't pushed too hard to switch. I would say the most unique thing about my style is how much I stand up over the ski. I stand very tall, like on my gate glide and into the buoy. I think that's what a lot of people comment on the most, is how much I like stand up in the approach into the buoy. The strong lean position. If I can get like kind of locked in, and then I just hold pretty well across course. I have been on Team Syndicate 9 years. So I switched early in 2015. I think the best part about being on Team Syndicate is the actual like team aspect of it. There's not a lot of ski brands that have like the camaraderie that we have and the friendships that we have. So like actually getting to hang out and feel like a real team is really nice. And I don't think that's something you see from a lot of the team brands. I don't know, it's like gratifying, I guess, like the challenge, and then like kind of reaching those goals, but then also like the hunger is always there. Like you're always trying to push yourself more in skiing and kind of learning how to like push boundaries and that kind of thing. The moment for skiing for me that probably stands out the most, I would say, is running 39 for the first time in Greece. So it was kind of a moment that like we were building to. Like I kept saying, I feel like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm getting close. And it was a round that I almost didn't ski because I like thought I was gonna puke 10 minutes before we skied. John and Will actually brought a car around, turned the AC on because I was like super dehydrated, I think, and they brought me a big bag of ice. So I was sitting in the car with AC on with a bag of ice in my lap, maybe 10 minutes before we skied. And I was like, no, I wanna ski, I wanna do it. They're like, you can skip this round. I was like, no, I want to ski. Looking back, I'm really glad I did. It was like kind of just all the pieces fell together. I think my mind was elsewhere that day, and it was kind of like an out of body. I don't know, like I don't even know what I was thinking the whole time. I actually do remember at the end being like, if that was not 39, I'm going to lose it. Because it was like, did that actually just happen? Yeah, it didn't feel real. Like my brain wasn't able to wrap around it. I think I was just in my mind a little bit too much at 39, and I was expecting everything to be perfect. And I would be like, oh, two ball wasn't that great. So I turned at 3, but 4 is all I'm gonna get. And I kept kind of like standing up at 4 or something like that. I had gotten 5 the year before. My body did what it was supposed to do. I took my brain out of the equation, and then all the pieces kind of fell together. I would say it's not really something I have unlocked permanently now. That would be nice to be able to take the brain totally out of the equation. Yeah, it was kind of like one of those goals that I had been working for a long time, of running 39 for the first time, joining that kind of elite club. So being able to finally do that was like a big check mark on my career.